Can you hear me? Oh yeah, you could probably, let me put the headphones on. Do 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 do. Well, now that the music's off for a second, today we just chilling. It's rest day from the gym, but my body really needed it. It's really smart to let your body have a good like week off of the gym if you hit it like relentlessly and religiously. But anyways, in my time where I'm not working out, I like to make stuff. And my latest project is knitting a scarf. I already knitted a bunch of little amigurumis. They're called little stuffed animal toys. They're cute. But anyways, let's get the music going. We're just chilling, wishing you well as always. It's a wonderful Sunday. I strategically plan my time so I can enjoy my Sundays, focus on creative work while also having, you know, the normal days of the week be the days where I focus on, you know, hitting the gym. And sometimes I hit the gym on the weekends. It really all depends, but I do carve out specific time to be creative while I rest from the gym instead of just consuming and resting, consuming and resting, you know? But anyways, I'm getting pretty far with this. Look at, I love the way this looks. This is really cool. And I also have to finish my Lego bonsai tree. I've been having that on the back burner just because Legos, it's just like a once in a long time thing that I haven't done. So I'll finish it when I get to finishing it. But I made a little octopus. I have to put eyes on him. Still have to put eyes on him. Yep, see his little tentacles? There's 8 of them. And yep, it's all sealed up, closed up. Okay. And is it on? There we go. Nope. All right, let's see. All right, perfect. Now I can hear the music in my headphones. I can turn the volume down from here. That's really cool. Yeah, let's do something not death metal. I'm using Epidemic Sound right now, copyright-free music. And that's where I'm getting all these tracks from. Sweet, yeah, let's do some Zen stuff. And even though I have a growing following right now, let me put this a little lower, just so we have the music in the background, but it's not overpowering the voice. So let me just check. I can check on my phone to see how the levels sound. Testing, hello. Testing, hello. Oh, that's great. I can hear the music lightly in the background. Oh, that's great. I can hear the music lightly in the background. And my voice is nice and clear. All right, that's all I needed to know. All right. I like that. That is pretty cool. And I can hear my music in my headphones. So you don't hear it coming out of my speakers and have a reverb, but I also have it, you know, my desktop audio is going through the stream as well. So you can hear the music, I can hear the music, but not the microphone. And the microphone's just picking up my voice, of course. Let me keep it a little farther away too, because I don't want my voice to hit the red zone. It already has. There we go, that's a little better. I can keep it a little closer like that. Actually. How does that sound? How does that sound? Voice, voice, yo! Voice, voice, yo! Yeah, see, that is a bit loud. Let me turn it down. That's it. Turn this down a bit and... Yo! Much better. Ooh. I kind of have a bit of a bassy voice, so naturally. So it's really easy for me to make a crumbly sound on the microphone, you know, like oh. That was actually good. That sounds good. I'm listening to myself right now from like what you hear. And I like the music is a good level. Let me just test out if this actually makes the music louder. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I'm just learning everything. It's really fun. Beautiful. All right, so I'm feeling really good about like very, very comfortable and playful with this setup. This is freaking awesome. I have the Beat Studio 3. It's basically like the old version of the Studio Pros that are out now, but they're still great, and I take really good care of them. All right, so we're just chilling right now. I don't really feel like playing video games because lately I've just been focusing on fitness, taking care of the dogs, cooking for myself and the dogs, and then resting and getting more into my creative side rather than just playing video games all the time. Don't get me wrong, I love my video games and there will be a time to play them, but I'm in a crochet phase right now, so. And this coffee is keeping me up. But like I said, I already walked the dogs today, fed the dogs, fed myself, cleaned the house, did the dishes, cleaned up after the dogs. I had fun this week setting up the Christmas decorations. We did it a bit late, but it was just me who set it up this year, so it was like up to me to bring the spirit, and it was fun. And there's I cleared out our whole living room. It needed cleaning. It's just really nice to clear out old stagnant energies in the house. But anyways, I'm doing a half double crochet pattern. So I'm turning the arrows into this pattern. It's actually really easy and simple, and it extends what you can make out of it than doing regular chain stitches to try to do it like I used to make scarves, and this stretches it out a lot farther. I got the purple vibe going today, purple and pink. Actually, here, let me just fix the brightness so that it's a bit bright. And I would like the pink to be a bit not so hard pink. Ooh, that's super hard pink. There. Yeah, purple pink is what I want. And let's lower the brightness just a bit. No, I like it bright. Nice and bright. I got Charizard right on top. And I got, oh yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog over there, but it's so bright, it like blinds the camera. Oh, you can actually see it. The purple, I think, is making it so you can see Sonic. Where's Piplup? There you are. Piplup. There, I had to get Piplup up there. Let me close this gap over here. My painting's over there. But yeah, I've been killing leg day too. It's hard to see right now, but yeah. Been killing it. Leg day. Yeah. It's not the best angle for legs, but this, I used to never have the teardrop and it's been growing in. So to actually see definition in the legs and in calves is wonderful. Before I used to never be able to even see my calf, but now I have calves. Look at that. You can see it's a whole calf. So be it, this is my bigger side. See, this it has more of a curve on this side, but still there. Still there. Oh yeah, capping it up. No, I'm proud of my leg work at the gym, but I noticed that overdoing it hurts my knees. So I really realized that I don't have to do 5 different workouts, 4 sets, and push it on each workout. I'm just overdoing it, hurting my knees, and it just takes longer to recover in between leg days. So I figured out cutting it down to 3 sets of 3 workouts is actually that's actually a lot. And I was doing 4 workouts, pushing 4 different machine workouts. Maybe one of them was squats, but you know what I mean. 4 different workouts, 4 sets for each of those workouts, not to mention the extra that I would do. And that's just overtraining. Really overtraining. So I realized that just having slow and controlled lifts with legs, really getting the stimulation in the legs without breaking the joints, without overloading the weight, whatever, like 7 to 10 times, whatever I can lift, moderate weight, not too heavy. Maybe at the end I'll throw on like an extra 10, 15 pounds or 20 pounds or whatever, just so progressive overload. So at the end of the workout, I just give the muscle just a bit of a shock, like of a weight that it's not used to carrying. But other than that, I like to keep it just, you know, if anything, once you like get in decent shape, honestly, calisthenics will keep you like, will maintain. It's not too hard to maintain once you've just got in like decent shape. But you know, if you're a giant bodybuilder, of course, if you stop working out like for a few months, your size will go down. But it's not all about size. I'm all about the in shape that people can get to like quickly, like not like a ripped bodybuilder status, but a healthy, functionable, and energetic, like kind of fit. Where you have energy, you don't have a lot of extra weight you're carrying around, and you're just, and because your body is in good shape, you have higher energy levels and you can function a bit better. That's just, you know, in taking care of yourself, because you have to move, you got to brush your teeth, you got to shower, you got to change your clothes. That all requires some movement. But anyways, remember not to sweat the small stuff. Well, I guess I don't have my alerts on. Let's see, Rift C. Rift C. We're getting there. Oh, thank you very much. And I got the purple theme going on today. So I'm making a scarf. Turning this pattern into this. I still got a long ways to go. I know I love the purples and pinks. They're really, I find them very meditative. Plus the repetitive motion's really nice too. Oh yeah, purples and pinks, they're one of my, they're purples and pinks and red and blacks for me, but I'm really drawn to the purples and pinks. It's like a soulful kind of color. And plus I made a little octopus too. I still have to put eyes on him. He's got 8 little curly legs. And I'm still building my Lego bonsai tree too. It has like the pink cherry blossoms on it. So I have the whole Zen thing going on. You know, I wonder why my sound alerts are off. I'll fix that another time. Oh, that's something to be excited for. I really like the colors that all the little hooks come in and everything. This was from one of my starter kits. It's really fun, and there are so many patterns online that you can learn really easily. And you can start with just super easy little little animals and stuff. For me, the octopuses are so easy to make. So I make a bunch of them. I have them in all different colors. So I started with those, and then I'm kind of moving on now to scarves and hats. And then potentially I want to make a sweater for my dogs. I'm getting there. But so like I really like doing the scarf because it's good practice for stitching, because it's the same thing over and over and over again. You know, I agree. It really is a good hobby for mental health. I didn't even I just kind of started it because I like the cute, fun things that you make at the end. You know, you have nice little stuffed animals, and you can make scarves and clothing and stuff. But I didn't even realize that the repetitive motion and clearing out a time to just sit down and put on some nice music, you know, get nice and clean and clear your area. It feels really good. It's like creating a safe space for yourself, like a really positive and safe space. And I noticed that I'm used to watching a lot of TV and YouTube and stuff. So apart from just consuming in my free time, actually making stuff and just kind of infusing positive thoughts into it is just way better. It just makes me feel way better. Because I can watch a show all day and at the end of the day feel empty. But if I spend all day doing this, at the end of the day, it's like, yes, I did that. I want to do more. No, I hear you. You need a new hobby besides video games. Look, I love video games so much. I mean, I just modded my DS. Where is it? It's over there. But I got my PlayStation hooked up with capture card, everything, all the retro games I could ever want. Literally all the games of my childhood. But I find myself sometimes trying to play video games, maybe a little too much, and like I'll even be trying to play games that I love, and it's just not doing it. And I feel like it's like I should be doing something right now, maybe like besides playing video games. Don't get me wrong, I love the video games. They'll always be there. I'm always gonna make time for them. But I figured like having a creative hobby as well as to go with the video games is good. Like after you finish making your creation, then hop on a game for a couple hours, and it's I notice I appreciate the games a lot more. But there's just something like about making something with your hands and like being proud of it and actually liking it. It's just it like speaks to like it's like deeply satisfying. But that's of course if you like it, because there's some people who would look at crochet and they're like, they're cute little animals, I would never make that. But I kind of like to mix the, you know, being in good shape and fitness and eating healthy with the creativity, with the video games, so I could still enjoy like the super fun and creative parts of life that I always did when I was a kid, while also, you know, not feeling or I don't know, it's just working out is just another like constructive hobby of mine. So just paired with everything, it goes really well for me. Oh no, I gotta go back. I missed a stitch. Right here. Yeah, you know, I would say like, see, for me, because I'm like very non-judgmental person. I used to be a bit overweight too when in my teens, and I've always been humbled by people who are of all shapes and sizes, or larger than me, smaller than me, people who are, you know, not as muscular as me, or really really skinny. They like that. I get like, you know, teach me lessons like every day. Like I like to see like what's on the inside. But like, even though fitness works for me, like I wouldn't encourage everyone to go out there and be a bodybuilder, but it like exercise in a small degree, I notice just is good for everyone. Like starting off small, like with walks, maybe like if you're feeling stagnant in the house, like the games aren't doing it, nothing's doing it, just go outside and go for a walk 20 minutes down the street in a direction you've never been, or you know what I mean. Just I noticed that getting outside and walking, or maybe doing some like light body weight workouts and stuff, starting small, it's like another fun progressive thing, you know. When I lost my first 5 pounds, like I still didn't like, I didn't like the way I looked. I remember I would go to the mall and I would be trying on clothes, shirts, and I wouldn't like the way I looked changing in the mirror. But even after I lost my first 5 pounds, I still wasn't looking like I wanted to, but I was so happy and proud of myself that I started the process and made progress. That like I was just like, I didn't care how I looked then, because I knew that I was already moving in a positive direction. So really, like the end result, it's not about it. It's about like the whole, like the process of doing it. And that's just my perspective, you know. I like to look at things like in a really lighthearted and positive way. You know, baby steps. Like, even me, like, starting this live today took a little bit of energy. I almost was like, nah, maybe I shouldn't do it. I don't feel like it. It's like, no, do it. You have the time and do it. You know, exactly. See, you're comfortable with yourself, and that's all that matters. But see, you're kind of like, you're like how, like, well, we're not the same person in different, completely different situations. But you know, you're happy, you love yourself, but you may not be happy with the direction you're going, and you see that you could probably make some better choices. That's like all the first step is being aware of it. So, like I said, baby steps. You know, for me, I used to eat like so much Burger King. So what I would do is I would instead of getting 2 sandwiches of fries and whatever else, I would just get 1 sandwich at work. And it's kind of sucked, but I knew that I ate something, so like I would eat less and just kind of add in little bits of exercise in between. And I actually lost my first 5 pounds within like a month, so I was still getting used to it. But yeah. And trust me, even though I'm in great shape, there's always a part of me that's like, oh, like you could work out this more, you can make that body part look better, or you could. It's like I've always been good, even before the working out, and I'll be good afterwards. It's just something that we do, you know. Yeah. See, yep. See, you know how it goes. Oh, shit, no, I'm the same way. It took me like not too long, but just making little changes throughout the years. Like I really started to focus on like what I was eating and how much and exercise. At like around 2017 is when I got really into the fitness. But before that, I was just kind of like, you know, just willy-nilly with everything. But just like for making little changes over the years, I used to say like, I'll never be a gym rat, one of those guys. And now I'm kind of one of those, well, you know what I mean? I'm not like I wouldn't like to call myself a gym rat, but you know, I never thought I'd be like in like super good shape. But it's just something that kind of happened throughout the years. So that's why I'm really humble about it. Like I had a friend that was like that too. Like in high school, he was always working out and had huge muscles, but to him it was nothing but everyone else was like, wow, he's, whoa, like. But see, just even though I like to eat healthy and everything, oh, I love my pizzas and burgers and all that. Yeah, you know, we're human, you know. But I definitely have to be aware of, see, losing weight would be nice for me. No, it really is good for the mental health. And there's literally so much to do, so much advice out there. It is really hard to figure out where to get started. The main thing that I could say where I started was cutting down how much I was eating and watching my calories. So I started with calorie counting and not exceeding a certain limit. And it's a lot easier said than done, trust me. It takes focus and time, but just where I started was cutting calories and light exercise. You have asthma as well, and so yeah, like that's why I like to encourage light exercise and starting small, because like heavy lifting and sprinting and all that stuff really isn't for everyone. Like super heavy athletic exercises, doesn't have to be the way for everyone. You know, you can definitely get in really good shape with just walking and just light, maybe even jogging or lightweight lifting, and then changing your eating habits. But like I said, I don't want to get too far into it because there's just so much. But where I started was calorie counting and just adding in like a walk here and there, or a couple of weight sessions. Like if you don't work out at all, adding in 1 to 2 weight sessions a week is huge because it adds up over time. If you're consistent with it though. But like I said, it's not like a thing where, like, you know, you need to be a certain way. You just want to start going in a healthier direction. And just getting yourself to the gym for that one day, or doing that one thing for yourself, even for me, making this live today, it all makes a difference, because like it really does add up. Because you look back on the day and you'll see that you did it. Just like how at the end of the day, like I could have, if I didn't make this live today, I could have looked back and said, oh, I wanted to make a live, but for some reason I shot myself down and didn't do it. I used to struggle with like motivation and like, do I have to? Should I? Does it even matter? Like, but it does matter. Every little step and effort, even thought, the fact that you're aware of it makes a huge difference. And I don't like to be like too serious about it. You know, I like to be playful with everything. I really like these Zen sounds. I feel like I'm in a movie. Yes, that's exactly right there. That's a huge start right there. And I know if you probably say that to someone else, they'll say, everyone's always got something to say. But like I said, every little step counts. So even if it's watching what you eat for one day, having a smaller lunch or breakfast, and like you said, going up and down the stairs a few times, that's that much more than you would have done. And then once you do that, it's just all you can do from there is just build on those routines. Maybe do a couple more steps up and down the next day. Let's see, did I miss any? Nope. No, but see, I like your attitude. See, you just got to look at it positively, and like I said, even thinking about it, being aware of it, and making the thoughts in your head. Sure, I know we're human. We might not get to every little thing we plan in our minds, but the fact that you're thinking about it and aware of it is huge. Because there's a lot of people that are like, I can't do this, and I can't do that, and I can't do this, but I want this, 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 and this. And it's like, well, you know what I mean? It's like, if you're incapable, then it's like, how can you know, you gotta want it for yourself, which it looks like you definitely do. Even bouncing positive ideas off of someone like me, for example, it makes a big difference. Like even me, like with people that I don't even know, just having positive conversations, it makes a big difference. Even just like walking the dogs and waving to someone like, hey, how you doing? Makes a difference. Makes me feel better. Aha. Yep, no, it really is. It's about just the positivity, because I know how it feels to like have the greatest day ever and be in great shape and all this, but still feel like, you know, have an off day, or not feel good, or like not feel loved or like appreciated or noticed. Like, you know, it's we all go through it. Yeah, exactly. Yep, you got through it, so you know what I'm talking about. Like I just kind of said that, like I didn't even read that yet, but you know, even if someone looks like they have the most perfect life, everyone faces life every day. Just how we feel, emotions, like what we want. No one like is certain of what's going to happen, but you know, all we can do is be positive, moving forward. Because trust me, I've had times where I was not positive like I am now, where I was like, I had a bleak outlook on life. You know, I would say some really nasty and dark things about myself and life, which I totally had no, like I was just in a dark place. But I know how it feels to feel hopeless, like, and people telling me, oh, life is good, be positive. And I'm like, eh, be positive. Like, we you know, I'm not perfect, but over time, you know, I realized that just I just like to live a happy and peaceful life, and just do the things that I love to do, and just be happy doing it. You know, we're not here forever. I love my family and my animals, and just all the people who are just trying to get by as best as not even get by. We are living. We're not trying to get by. We're straight up living. That's it. Like I said, it's like, even though we're doing positive things for ourselves, it doesn't mean that we're not good enough now. It just means that we see better for ourselves. Because I used to have a lot of friends or acquaintances that just didn't have like the same interests that I did. And like the things, my creativity, like the things that I'm really into, they just weren't into. And I sacrificed the things that I loved to like fit in with my crew or crowd. And over time, I ended up losing that crew and that crowd. And I realized that for years I was putting aside the things that I loved the most. For what? Because I thought other people might not like it or think it's cool. Yeah. So that's why now I'm really into like all my creative stuff. Even my crochet, like before there was a part of me that was like totally like in a weird place about this, like, oh, that's girly and girls knit and blah blah blah. But it's like, dude, you're a total gym like master. And it's like, well, I don't want to say master, but you know, I'm a gym wizard. So it's like, so how can you even say that like what you're doing is any, like, what kind of negative kind of dumb thoughts are those that I was thinking? I'm not dumb, but you know, it's like the weird limiting thoughts. It's like, so what? There's tons of people who want to do crochet, like to create stuff. But look, I'm over here in great shape thinking like it's like getting rid of those negative thought patterns. It's like, sure, I like to do, we all have masculine and feminine energies, and it's all about balancing them both together. Not about having one or the other. We all have both. So that's why I love self-care, taking care of myself, loving myself, going with my intuition and how I feel on the inside, because I know how it feels to be super extra rational like I was growing up, and just, well, rationally this, I can do this and like this, and I would go against my heart and my inner feelings, and I would end up crushed or hurt or just lost in the end. So now I just kind of go with the heart. No, exactly. You're a trans woman. See, like, yeah, there's just, like I said, I'm not a very non-judgmental person. I like to see the beauty on the inside. some people might look at me too and think, oh, he's a ripped dude who's, I don't know, it's all into himself and all this, but it's like, no, it's not that way. I really like to just be a good soul. Like, we're not here forever, and all we can do is just be kind to each other. So not everyone has the same interests. You're not going to please everyone, you know. But see, look, and the way I feel and think is kind of has a bit of a feminine aspect to it, as well as like a masculine aspect. But like, I kind of like him, like, I balance my energies, but I don't really like to throw hard labels on like how I think, because how I think and feels always changing, you know what I mean? No one really knows what's like. I'm just going with the flow, feeling good, thinking positively. Oh, thank you very much. It means a lot. I keep the creativity alive and the spirit alive, because my inner child, he's always been there, and I take good care of him. But you know, I used to almost hide my kindness and creativity. Like I said, like the things that I love to do, I would really keep them like hidden. Like I was like really like, I would hide myself from the world, because I would feel like people would make fun of me, or would think I'm like a sissy or something, or I don't know, you know what I mean, or they would think I'm too masculine, you know what I mean. I would be scared of expressing myself and being nice, kind to people, because I cared too much about what other people thought. But then I realized it's like just being myself and just being like a kind soul, like as I am. It's like, just do it. Sure, maybe not everyone likes to be a kind soul out there, but you know, who am I to not be who I am, you know? So yeah, I'm kind and nice and all, but I know not to let people step all over me. Because trust me, I used to be a big, open, bleeding heart to everyone, love everyone, and I would get too close to everyone, and I would get ignored, or they would pick someone else over me, and I would get hurt, and I would feel like I wasn't enough, or even friends, relationships. And then it's like, you know what? It's like I stopped looking for like that outside approval and needing to think, oh, is someone gonna think this is cool or not? It's like, so what? Like, just be who you are. And I'm saying this, and I say it a lot, and I know it may seem redundant, but it's not, because, you know, I know really how it feels to like keep yourself hidden from the world. And I'm not saying you have to go out there and be a superstar, but we're all human beings, we're social creatures. There's a part of us that really, really loves to be connected, you know, and that also likes to be expressive. And like I said, it took some energy for me to allow myself to do this, beyond all the negative thoughts that might pop up. But then of course I see other streamers too, and I get inspired. They all tell their story about how they didn't know it was what they were even doing at first, but that's the thing, just do what you want to do. I'm a very supportive, high energy person, but that's the thing, but I'm supportive and high energy for the people who are already supportive of themselves. Definitely not here to save anyone, but I'm definitely here to save myself, and also encourage all those people who are doing the same thing. It's like, we're all here doing it. And plus, meditating is awesome, and I know how it feels to be in like your own zone and be in peacefulness, But there's also times where loneliness might strike. So no matter how much I keep myself in like hermit mode and close off from the world, it's like, it's not good to cut like yourself off from the world. On that note, I got a friend that I got to call too. No, exactly. That I fully agree that bettering yourself is the best person that you can be, because it's not about the end goal, it's the process, it's the journey, and just not being where you once were, just in a positive state, just changing naturally. It's a good feeling. But you know, it's all coming from a place of once being hopeless and feeling like this wasn't possible. So that's why it means a lot to me, because there was really a time where I saw the things that I wanted for myself, and I knew the things that I wanted for myself, but I wasn't doing it. And I really felt like almost like I might not be able to do that or like live that life, but it's like it's all right here. Because I could have gotten into a negative thought pattern and not done the nice thing for myself today and stayed stuck behind a screen wondering why or what if or what, like, why don't I feel comfortable with myself right now. You know, just putting that foot forward and just doing the thing, it makes a lot, makes a big difference. Like you said, even like for you, maybe going up and down the steps just once in the morning, just starting the day or something, just getting it and out there and doing it. That's all it is. I'm happy to make this too, and I'll be able to definitely make some positive clips out of this. And one thing I noticed is that there are times where I've made videos and I've deleted the whole thing, and then afterwards, like a week later, I would have thought like, dang, that video would have been great right there, but I like hyper judged myself during the moment and I didn't let it happen, or I deleted it, you know. And then in the end, really, it doesn't matter even if you were like just being yourself, whether you have an overproduced video or whatever, just creating something and putting something out there is ultimately better than just not doing anything. But like I said, I like to have a balance, you know, being and doing. Like, we don't always have to be doing, but we don't always have to be being either. That's the thing. Because, you know, you got the Buddhists that are like, you know, meditation, bliss for life, always no material possession. It's like, okay, sure, but that is a way. But I like this beat. No, I'm happy that you feel that way. You know, I feel the same way after, like I said, just I'll just have a positive conversation with someone that I don't even know, or that I just met, or just, like I said, walking down the street. It's just that one positive thing will make like a huge difference. So set my day on a positive course. Or if I'm feeling negative, it'll remind me. It's like, oh wait, things can be good. Yeah, doy. It's just like, especially like if I'm feeling negative over something minuscule, and I see someone whose energy is just radiating positive, like their positivity is so, like, their light is so bright that it immediately shows me that the thing that I'm like stressing about is pointless. And it's like, oh yeah. But you know, it helps me too. It really helps me too. So I like to look at it as like, it's not me saying it, but it's like the words are coming through me and for you and for whoever else might need them. There, turn the volume down a little. And plus, I feel like apart from all the goals in life, like, sure, you know, if you don't have that millionth dollar yet, or you might not have that perfect relationship yet, or whatever, so what? We can enjoy ourselves today and be happy with ourselves today, and that's enough. Like, I know how it feels to even be in good shape and have body dysmorphic thoughts. Like, I'll be in the best shape but still think like, oh, you know, not good enough because you didn't hit the gym today and you could have. And it's like, no, that's negative thinking. It's like, I'm perfect just as I am now, and whenever it's time to go to the gym next, that'll be the time. It's like, I don't need to do any of these things to like be happy, but because even after getting in shape, there's a part of me that feels like, oh, well, if you don't keep it up, you're gonna lose it, and if you lose it, then all the hard work you put is gonna be gone, and you don't want it to be a waste, do you? And it's like, it's like, no, it was never a waste. And if I never go to the gym again, or if I do go again, it doesn't matter. It's, you know. Because my brain wants to, like, you know, it's like wants to overachieve everything. It's like, just settle down, mind. And then there's a part of me that loves the video games and being creative, and then when I start being creative, then that part of me will kick in, and it's like, well, you didn't hit your workout today. And it's like, really, self? It's like, can you really just let me enjoy myself from But that's the thing, is I allow myself to enjoy myself. It's like, no, we're gonna do what we're doing now and enjoy it. But I am glad that I got my outdoors today, because even though, like, well, I love walking, but I have 2 dogs and they need to go outside a lot. So because of my dogs, I end up going on 3 walks a day, and it really helps break up the day. That's I didn't realize that even a lot of times I don't want to walk them, but while I'm like out there walking them, I feel like it's like I'm doing what I must do, like I'm in the right place, you know. But sometimes it doesn't feel like that before. Like, I will not want to do it, but then when I'm doing it, I'll realize it's never as bad as I think up here. Same thing with the gym. Like, whenever, like, if I'm ever crying, being a crybaby about going to a workout, after the workout, I never regret it. So it's like, I gotta get out of my own way. And, you know, I'm happy to just be myself. And on my other social media stuff, I like to tell people that, you know, I'm just being myself and just doing my thing. So it's like a positive ramble. Like there's no real hard subject to it, but just some healthy, positive thoughts. And the peaceful music is just really like it's putting me in my heart space right now. So I'm feeling very like I'm happy with myself. Plus I walked the dogs, I fed the dogs, I ate already, so I took care of everything already. It's like I deserve this time. All right, well, I'm making super progress. Getting there. No, but really, I'm really glad that we had this conversation. It makes a big difference just to bounce the positivity off someone, you know? Oh yeah, one more stitch. We need one more. Smaller. There we go. Nope, redo. I really like this background music. It's like it's not making me think, it's like making me like feel. Like it's all good. And also, just to add a quick side note, you know, that dang, you know, well, I don't want to speak on negative things too much, but you know, I lost a lot of friends at, you know, young ages who had like a lot of dreams, and I even talked to them about those dreams, and to see them go with those dreams, and like nobody knew like what was going to happen. Tragedy strikes, things happen, and the fact that to see like so many people don't get their chance to like fully live out the things they want to do, it really shows me to like, it's like I really appreciate what I have now, because there are people that I loved that didn't get that chance, because I know that they wanted things. I know that they had dreams for themselves. And whether it was their soul's true purpose to live those dreams out or not, I don't know, but they had them. And the fact that I'm still here shows me that, well, if I'm still here, that means that I'm here to live them out. Where some of my other friends might not have gotten the chance to. Or maybe they were just here to give me the idea and the inspiration. Not in like a selfish, like conceited kind of way, but you know what I mean, like, because they're gone now and there's nothing I can do about that. But their lives truly and heavily inspired me, so And, you know, God rest their souls. May their spirits move on and to the great beyond, which need whatever work their soul needs to be doing. But I like to think of their spirits and souls in a positive way, so that if they do come to mind, it's in a way that allows their energies to flow through, appreciating what was left, but not holding their essence to what was left behind. You know what I mean? Because in no way, shape, or form am I trying to tether down an energy of a soul that is no longer within that form that I'm imagining them in. That's actually severely limiting the energy that they are now, I feel, is to imagine them as they were, because they're not. It's kind of like their soul essence I appreciate. Because I know that if I were to ever go for a reason unknown, if for whatever reason, you know, I pray to be as aware as I can in that moment, or whenever it's time to go, I just pray to be aware in that moment, to just let go, no matter where I am in life, because there's no other, like, holding on is not going to help. So I would wish the letting go and the passing of the souls as I would wish for myself, because I wouldn't want to be cried over and wish that I was still here. It's like, no, if I leave the body, then I guess it's time. That's the time. And to appreciate what was here for what it was, and letting it make you stronger rather than letting it hurt you. And that's a tough, you know, subject, grieving, because and loss, because in Western society it's really taught to kind of avoid death, and then at the time when it comes to see it as some sort of tragedy that is to be avoided, when of course we're all going to go at some point, but maybe not to look at death as some tragedy to be avoided, but as an inevitable and beautiful passing, no matter what the circumstance, even if it's unfortunate. I'm not condoning negative deaths, but, you know, from a very open and, like, non-judgmental perspective, I like to imagine the energies passing. That's why they call it, you know, passed away. Because, you know, my grandma, and the reason why I feel and think this way is my grandma, before she passed away, I know that she knew that she was going to go, and she just told me to work hard on my life, and I know that she would want me to remember her in smiles. It's like, don't be sad that I'm gone. It's like, I lived my life. So since she passed in such a noble and honorable way, you know, she got sick in the end, but she was almost 100 years old. So, you know, just her body got to the point where it could no longer sustain life. But I know that if she could see the way I'd feel about her soul and her spirit and her energy, she would be proud. Not proud, but there would be like a nodful soul approval there, like, that's what I wanted. But apart from being all serious and stuff, you know, it may sound serious, but all that stuff is just, I like to talk about it in a lighthearted nature, because all the strength and the health and positivity is just there for us to enjoy life and have fun. Sure, it's nice to be philosophically and intuitively aware of your life, but after all that positive focus, okay, now let's have fun and enjoy ourselves. You know, life isn't all growth and that's wellness. It's part of it, but there we go. Sweet. I like these little, like, oops, they're like little safety pins to hold your stitch when you take a little break. We are getting there, slowly but surely. All right, just 1 second. Go run to the crocheter's room. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. Ooh, I'm back. It's a little cool in here, but alrighty. Let's change the music here. Pop, jazz, electronic. Let's see. I like electronic. Let's see. No. EDM stuff. Let me see. Mood. So I like the dreamy, restless, hopeful. How does that sound? See, when in doubt, just make a vibe. Or bring the vibe. Instead of always wondering what to do or what to watch. It's like, why does life have to always come down to watching like a show? Or make the show and then watch some shows. Ooh, hard labor before the morning in here. Oh, gotta be careful with that. I know my mom has asthma, so I know that sometimes she has asthma attacks and she has like little moments where like if she overdoes it or something where she'll have trouble breathing and she'll have to like stop and take her inhaler and like take it easy for a little bit. Hey, well, at least you know that you have it. Instead of wondering like what's wrong with me, like all right, let's see. Upping the speed here a little bit. Plus, you know, I really owed it to myself to make up some sort of positive live or stream because lately I've been trying to hold to a certain schedule on Twitch, but I've been, you know, just because life and stuff, I haven't been really staying true and blue to my schedule. And the thing is, I want to see more of myself and I want to share more of my things. So it's like I owe it to myself to do it. It's like I have my studio set up and all. I put all this effort and money into my... Well, first off, I love computers and all that and retro gaming and all that. So I already had it set up. So all it took was me installing OBS and using my phone as a camera. And I also got this. But I had microphones already. So this was just a nice little addition. The Blue Yeti. No, exactly. You see mental health issues, like even though like I'm in good shape and all that, you do not like, well, you know, you do understand how hard it is to just to say the least feel good enough to do it. You know what I mean? Like you're always good enough, and there's no comparison because there's people out there who are great successful streamers who are just doing their thing just because they're doing their thing. And I don't stream a lot of the time because of the negative mental health things. It's because I feel like I'm not good enough, or like I'm not like ready yet. Like I need to be a certain way or be better or something, when really all it takes is just doing it. No, I know how it feels like. There are times where like I'll try to think too much about what I'm going to say and what I'm going to do, and I'll blank, and I'll be like, yeah, you know, you like freeze because you're trying, and whenever you're trying, forget it, it's all out the window. And then I'll just end the stream, or like I'll just keep it short. I'll be like, all right, that's it for the day. All right, peace out, everyone. Peace, you know. I'll have maybe like 1 viewer or 0 viewers for the... No, it's definitely... I watched a lot of Asmongold, and he said like at first when he started streaming, he thought it was just going to be as easy as just recording yourself playing video games. But no, there's a lot of mental health aspects that come into it, a lot of self-judgment, over self-awareness, like thinking, oh, this isn't good enough, people are not going to like this, or I should be doing it like this, or it's... Yeah, I know, it's like what I'm doing right now is like a stream that's letting myself and everyone else know that it's okay to just be and just do your thing and just enjoy yourself. Because if you're enjoying yourself, then that's a vibe, that's an energy. People like to be around people who are enjoying themselves rather than someone who's like really trying hard to like be like, you know what I mean? Like you can feel the difference in the energy, like, because I know that just when I'm hanging out with myself, I'm a blast. I have a great time, and it's like a lot of the time it's like I could be streaming this, I could just be having a good time on stream, but it's like, why am I not? Well, first of all, no one has to stream, but I want to, and I'd like to like learn and grow and all the whole setup and everything. So it's like, do it, man. just do your thing like you would if you weren't on stream. And that's the toughest part, because the self-judgment, and like I even said, it was tough for me to get this started today. But the fact that I have videos up already and that I've streamed before, and I created like somewhat of the habit of it, allowed me just to kind of just be like, well, yeah, it's nothing. It's not really nothing, but you know what I mean? It's like baby steps, little by little, gaining the confidence, like, because I had enough self-confidence, but it's like I didn't have enough Twitch confidence or online confidence yet. I always would think like, oh, I gotta like be like that streamer who's popular like that because that's cool and that's in, and it's like I'd say follow your own style. I'd say the best you could do is like, I take a lot of inspiration from other streamers, just the fact like them being themselves. It's like you're always just being yourself, so just do it online. And if you're not good at it, have a crappy video. Let the crappy video be. You know what I mean? Let yourself just have that weird, awkward stream, and then on your next stream after, say, yeah, look, I was all nervous there, haha, look at that, but I learned from that. And you can even use that as content for your new content, and you know what I mean? It's like, I read this thing online that said that we feel a lot of the times like we want to hide ourselves because we don't feel like we're optimum yet or perfect yet, and then we hold ourselves back from the world to protect ourselves from the judgment or the rejection, when in our protecting ourselves from that rejection, we're actually completely blocking ourselves off from the world, and we're being our biggest block. We are, because we're cutting ourselves off from the world because we're not good enough or something. Like, when in reality you're good enough just as you are, and it would have done you a lot better just to make that mistake and be yourself and look funny, or you don't look stupid, but let people say that if they, you know what I mean, just let it be. And that there's a mantra that goes with that, and it's create and release, create and let go. So let yourself create, but don't maybe don't hyperanalyze yourself, or if you delete videos after watching them, maybe don't watch those videos and just let it just sit there and be. You know, and I say all this stuff because I'm my own biggest enemy. I know that it's like I have a lot of good ideas and a lot of creativity and a lot of energy, but I also have a part of me that is like hyper judgmental and will keep me in a perpetual state of improvement forever. And it's like, no, I'm good now, but I can still, like, I appreciate that part of me. I'm still gonna grow, but not because I need to. And I'm not gonna have growth be like needed for me to like do it, or to try, or not to try, or just to put my first foot forward and get it started. And it's called analysis paralysis. Like you see all the successful people and all the things you could be doing, so you want to learn all that stuff, and then you're stuck like always trying to be perfect and honing your skills to be perfect, when you should have just started right then and there and learn as you go. That's the only way. You know, that's the only way. Heck yeah, no, I'm feeling that too. Let's see, do I still have my Goku? Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw Goku in there. Yeah. And plus, in the end, where we're all going, it's like, so what if you make a bunch of mistakes? And it's like you left something behind. But that's the thing. There's another saying that's I don't know, I forgot how it goes. I'm probably butchering it, but it's like you can't get to success from nothing or something. You can only get to success from failure, or you know what I mean? Or failure leads to success, but doing nothing will never lead to success. So don't be afraid to fail. Actually, failing is a good thing. Like I said, like you could use that video of you screwing up or being boring and laugh at it later and say, look, how much I learned since then. And then of course everyone can just do that. But the thing is feeling inside like, am I like, I used to feel like if people don't already see me as that I'm not worthy to be that. And it's like, no. Because I used to have a lot of good ideas and a lot of creative expression that I would hold back because I felt like it wasn't like it. When it was it the whole time. Like I said, we're all like overqualified, but we like put so much like expectation and like a laundry list of things that we need to do and be before we're good enough. And it's like, you are enough just as you are now. And like I said, it doesn't matter weight wise. There are people who are overweight or underweight who are making tons of money, who are making no money, who are making middle amounts of money. It doesn't matter. Like, there's no comparison. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's all about what's on the inside. Sure, don't get me wrong, outer appearance does play factors in life, but truly, if you really got something going on, it don't matter how you look. You know what I mean? But I'd say the thing is everyone's got something going on. That's the thing. It's from stopping, it's like getting out of our own way. And that's the thing too, is a lot of people say that, like, the thing is deep down let's see, I need to go hit my hand. Oh yeah, no, do your thing. I'm just chatting it up. But what is it? What was I gonna say? That was just, I forgot. It was just something generally related to that. I was on a roll. Just a bunch of like sayings that I heard from like a lot of influential people that really helped me in some dark times, or just not dark times, but trying times. Plus, I need to drink some water and just take a brain break too. Make sure to drink water. Nah, too synthy. Here we go. So I got totally lost there for a second in the pattern. All right. Almost there. Getting there. All right. Let's see. What time is it? It's 2:30. All right. I'll go for a few more rows. And then I'm going to end it there because I need to walk the dogs. And then I need to go and get them food. Actually, they're out of dog food. I must go get more dog food. Well, you know, I like, you know, doing creative stuff and then going to like the grocery store, like taking a little break, like go and do little tasks, get the food, make food for the dogs, take them out. Not in that order. Take them out, then go get the food and feed them. But, you know, I could have just been watching King of the Hill all day. I'm going to be watching it while I'm doing my things on Hulu on my phone, but I literally just got Hulu so I can watch King of the Hill. All right, so I'm going to dedicate these next 2 rows to the best day ever. And to also just finishing 2 rows before I continue with the day. Let's see, Shimamoto 23. Let's see. Let me see this. How are you, Shimamoto 23? Oh, hello. Hello, Shimamoto. I used a translator and it said hello. It's Japanese. Let's see, I made a book. Please tell me something. I can tell you a lot of things. Let's see, I make a book. What is your book about? What kind of book? Let's see. Start with new. Huh? You did it. Ah, there you go. Ah. Let me see. Many people in your country would see a day, place your name immediately and think to themselves, saying, "This is my birthday, my hometown life, and my excessive self-display." Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, there are. there are, it's quite common for people to identify themselves solely on the fact that what their name is, their hometown birthday, what, you know, where they all that stuff. And there are many people who don't see any farther than that. Let me type it too, just in case, if you so you can translate it 100%. Can you understand me well clearly, speaking English? I'll type it. I hear you. Identify with. Alrighty. 2 more rows to go. I like this beat. It makes me feel like it's like a Pokemon kind of sound. Sounds like a Pokemon almost. Oh yeah, speaking of Pokemon. Ooh. I have my 2DS here, and I have every Pokemon game, every single one. From Generation 1 to 7, or wait, all the way up to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Both the 3DS games. Let's see, is that good? I need to redo that there. I have all the cool games. There, I got Pokemon Red, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Pokemon Ranger, Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby, X and Y, Mystery Dungeon, Black 2, Black, Soul Silver, Heart Gold, White 2, White, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. And I also have Pokemon Blue, but I need to, and I also have Pokemon Crystal over here. So I have literally all the Pokemon games and all of the Mario and Luigi games, and also I have so many of the Game Boy games. All the ones that I used to have as a child. I have Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Taiketsu, Tony Hawk, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dungeon Dice, Dragon Ball Z, Boost Fury, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Yu-Gi-Oh! Metabots, Monsters Inc., Metabots, Jimmy Neutron, Mario Party, Power Rangers, Scooby-Doo, Spyro, Super Mario World 1 through 3, Yoshi's Island, Digimon Battle Spirit 2, Legacy of Goku 2, and so many. Sonic Advance 1 through 3, Spyro 2, and that's it. All the games that I love. But yeah, lately I've been playing a lot of my DS. Oh, trade Pokemon. I know. Is it still possible to trade Pokemon with now that they should turn off the shop. They turned off the online shop. Plus, I have my PlayStation 5 over there. It's hard to see. It's under the TV. I have PlayStation 5. I have Switch. I have my DS, and also my gaming computer. There we go. And I'm crocheting a scarf right now, just for fun, because I want to get better at how fast I do it, the dexterity. Oh. Oh, only Switch. I throughout the years I bought all these things. When I had 0 consoles in 2017. The first one I bought was Switch. And then I bought PS5. And then I bought this. I forgot when I bought this. Maybe 2018. I think I got this. But I played so much video games that now I'm playing a little less video games. Almost there. One. Oh. Two. No. Alrighty. Almost there. I'm feeling a bit hungry, so I have to walk the dogs and make a snack. So I'm going to be ending the stream after this row right here. 2 more stitches. I am definitely going to be streaming more. I've been very busy lately, so I haven't been keeping up with my schedule, but I have been. I have a lot of creative ideas. There we go. We'll hold it there for now. Let's see how far I got. So far I made this much. That's a good length. Decent length. Almost there. I'm going to make it much longer. I still have lots of yarn to go. Nice and soft. Alright, that's it for now. I have to get up and stretch the legs. I was supposed to do some stretching mid-video, but I never did, but it's alright. I gotta go for a walk now. Ah. Ah. Alright, okay. Alright, Shimamoto, thanks for stopping by. I'll be, oh, let's see, I can trade you with your Pokemon Bank. You know what, maybe, I do have Pokemon Bank, but I don't know if, I don't have any Pokemon in it anymore. But either way, I will be streaming more in the future, so I'll be doing my best to stay good with my schedule, but either way, I like to have fun. But I'll be streaming more often, so if you want to stop by whenever, I'll be around. Thanks for stopping by and chatting for a little bit, hanging out with me for a little while. And also, Ritzy, if you're still here, thanks for stopping by. It was a great conversation we had, talking about a lot of positive things. But anyways, I'm out for the day. I gotta get moving and take care of some things for the rest of the day. Peace out.